For Wall Street Media, I'm Mike, I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't find anywhere else.
Hey, super cool stuff from California.
From the Roth OC conference.
Yeah, nifty, right?
Yeah, we have a video clip. Daniel Corker, President and CEO of ARGN, ticker ARGN, talks about generating power passively in automobiles, which could help increase gas mileage. Let's take a look.
The other half of what we've been working on are trying to generate power passively throughout the system. Again, we are focusing on trying to find ways to improve the fuel economy of the automotive industry worldwide. And it is determined, or it's been calculated, that if we were able to find devices that could passively generate 1 to 2 kilowatts of power in a car, there would be anywhere from a 3 to 7 near-term gain in mileage in each vehicle, and potentially a 5 to 10% fuel economy gain, simply by adding a device that converts the thermal energy in the exhaust gas passing through the exhaust system and through one of our devices, and converting that thermal energy into electrical energy, allowing the manufacturers of the cars to reduce the size of the alternator, which is where all the electrical power comes from in a car. So we have been working on this project for about 5 years. The concept is depicted graphically here. Most of the energy in the internal combustion engine is actually waste energy. You only use about 15% of the energy resulting in the explosion of gasoline inside the chambers. The rest is pushed out either directly out the exhaust system or is absorbed through the coolant system throughout the engine block and radiator system. The Department of Energy, again, has awarded ARGN a 4-phase contract. The 4th phase is actually in effect now, and we're working to deliver a vehicle with a thermoelectric power generator installed for the demonstration purposes and testing by the National Renewable Energy Lab in Colorado. We're due to deliver that in the first half of 2009. This is a very significant program for us. It's helped us gain significant knowledge about how the systems work and the integration issues that we have when we take our base thermoelectric technology and our generators into the automotive environment and learn how to install them and have them survive in these very tough environments.
And we're back.
Hey, these guys are supposed to be getting, I saw yesterday, Chrysler needs $5 billion, GM needs $4 billion. Hopefully it flows right on through to ARGN, you know?
Perfect, we'll help them. We also have a couple of notes. Greg Foster, Chairman and President of Filmed Entertainment at IMAX Corporation, ticker IMAX, explained that they are poised to benefit from all the 3D content coming out of Hollywood this year, and their move to digital will transform their business, cutting print costs, creating flexibility, and increasing the number of films they will be able to release each year by well over 100%.
Yeah, I watched this, and they have some incredible stuff coming out, like the Watchmen movie that's coming soon, right? They always seem to have some really high level, you know, they like Spielberg stuff, and you know, and apparently the digital finally, I mean, my buddies were working on it in Pennsylvania, I don't know, 18 years ago, right? Doing it by satellite, because a big cost for these guys is printing the film, like printing a copy of the film, and especially for the IMAX, right? And so by having to have that print cost and the shipping and handling of that, right, that greatly limited their flexibility to get something in and out of the theater quickly, seemed to be the gist of what he was saying.
I think it also makes it more secure, right? Like reels don't get lost during shipping or something that happened before. I mean, I think its digital delivery is a lot more secure than it used to be with the film reels.
I don't know if that's a problem or not, but to be honest with you. But he seemed to think that it would give them a lot more flexibility for it to be open, so that you can open something for 2 weeks rather than, oh my God, it costs us much to make these prints, and we've got to keep it now for 6 weeks, and you know, no one wants it that
Seems
long.
kind of strange that the 3D content is coming back, right? I mean, there was 3D.
Yeah, we need like UFOs in the 50s and monsters.
All right, we also have a couple of notes. Ken Snyder, President and CEO of SNMX, ticker SNMX, explained that they retain the rights to license multiple companies in non-competing product categories. There's a $1.2 to $1.6 billion market opportunity with their Cool Flavor program. Commercialization of sucralose Fern Homer S283 and new collaborations will be their focus in 2009. Jeffrey Eisenberg, Executive VP of NOVN Pharmaceuticals, ticker NOVN, spoke about their 5 FDA-approved patches and recognized $7.2 million in differentiated market revenues in the fourth quarter of 2008. They launched Stavzor in August 2008, and it should prove to be a source of revenue by end of 2009. Kevin O'Boyle, CFO of NuVasive, ticker NUVA, spoke about 40% growth projected for 2009 and their strong financial record. They plan to start clinical trials of XL-TDR and have completed clinical trials for Geodisc. They have invested in Progentics, with potential growth estimated at $100 million. With 45 products in the marketplace, they are a fierce competitor.
Well, I'll tell you what, I really think that the only things that you can look at right now are either biotech, specialty pharma, that kind of a thing, or China. Trading, you want to trade, go to stocktwits.com. I traded yesterday and I thought it was fantastic, right? E-Trade is absolutely horrible. If I've ever said they're not, I would like to retract that statement right now. I have 4 open orders for the last 15 minutes on E-Trade on some things I was trying to trade that we've been talking about the last couple of days.
Are biotech still that risky as they used to be? It seemed like 1 out of 10 is making it and making a big jump.
Well, I think there's less risk now because it's a more mature, like a lot of them are a lot further along in the process. And I think that in itself makes it less risky, right? By the time you've gotten past phase 1 or phase 2, it's a lot less risky than, some mad scientist, in New Jersey, saying, I think this is going to do something.
All right. Daniel Griezmer, a president and CEO of Coldwater Creek, ticker CWTR.
Oh, I met him.
Believes in creating a compelling, creative product with value to the customer in order to create an exceptional customer experience. They are also focused on bringing in traffic drivers to develop new customers.
Yeah, I met him at an analyst event they had at their store here in town. Very smart, polished guy. Seems like a businessman, right? Like a merchant businessman. Like, he understands you have to get people in the door. I don't think he's somebody that sits in 8-hour meetings on marketing. And comes to no conclusions. I think he looks and says, we need people to come in the store, right? And we need good products for the people, and we need to pay good prices.
So he's on track. With
he's somebody that I would trust with my money. I own a little bit of Coldwater Creek, and it's because, I was impressed with them. They seem like good business managers, like someone... You know the difference, like when we have someone here, right?
Absolutely. I haven't met him, but I know what you're talking about.
Right.
You know pretty much right away.
Someone answers a phone or someone hears a phone ringing and kind of look away. Right. He's that way, but for business, right? He wants people in the store. He wants new products. He wants, interesting things, good margins. He's watching costs.
Good.
I was very impressed with them.
Next up is Carl Pelzel, President and CEO of DEPO, ticker DEPO. Spoke about their product line, which includes Glumetza for treatment of type 2 diabetes, but more importantly to investors, gabapentin GR is in phase 3 studies for post-therapeutic neuralgia and menopausal hot flashes. DEPO holds about $10 million in debt, and they may have planned to enter into new collaborations later in the year to build their emergent pipeline.
They're getting menopausal, Mikey?
Yes, hot flashes, definitely.
Yeah, you were complaining yesterday.
William Helmut, CFO and COO of Matrix Initiatives, ticker MTXX, spoke about their Zicam cold remedy that will represent a paradigm shift in cold treatment, offering recovery, not just relief. They intend to expand into other categories and internationally into Canada and beyond, with an overall growth of no less than 5 to 10% per year. Robert Burke, President and CEO of Art Technology Group, ticker ARTG, discusses their ability to compete with other companies by providing their customers with good and broad technology. Their goal is to optimize services and drive down costs. They gain great leadership quality with e-commerce.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. A young woman, a smart young woman, it's a grad student that's on StockTwits, had said she really liked these guys, she really liked them, and I've known them, we've worked with them for years, and I let it pass, we were busy, right? And she called it, and they had a nice move up recently.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sabrina Johnson, CFO of Cypress Bioscience, ticker CYPB, spoke about their key focus on launching the fibromyalgia drug Savella, which has demonstrated efficacy in 4 phase 3 trials and is generally well tolerated. They are partnered with Forest Laboratories to market Savella along with its sales and will co-promote the drug when it enters the marketplace later this year. They also acquired Proprius Pharmaceutical in the first quarter of 2008.
I like Cypress. I think they're worth a very good look at here. Tell them where to find this stuff, because you should watch the whole presentation.
Absolutely. You can go to wsw.com/webcast/ROTH20 to listen to the full presentations. There are also slides there, so if you're interested in the presentation, slides definitely help.
Yeah, they really do. And I found some very interesting ones both this year, and we'll have more of them later today, and many over the years at Roth.
Okay, great. That's all we have right now. We're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at wsmco.com. Thanks.